Hello YouTube, on a cloudy, relatively warm Monday evening. I'm just off now for a bit of an evening blip. I'm heading up to Cartgate services on the A303 for their bike night. It's their second one of the year. I don't do this one that often, but I try to go there once or twice a year. As I haven't been out on the bike over the weekend, I decided I'd do one tonight. First proper ride out since I've had the gear switch changed, so hopefully I should have no more problems now with the left hand indicator. So a nice little bimble out to Cartgate. Probably stay for about an hour, not much more than that. And the way things are panning out at the moment, I am looking to saving up to get myself a more updated drone. I'm looking at the Mini 3 Pro at the moment. I did think I might struggle to save the money to get their drone and the remote that goes with it with the screen built in, but it's looking like at the moment I should have the money by the middle of next week to be able to get that, and possibly the Flywall combo for the bag and spare batteries. So I'll have that a few weeks in advance to get out and get a bit of practice with it before my Wales trip in June. But I'll be taking my Mini 2 as well as a backup, just in case. But I'm still looking at later in the year saving up and getting the Maverick 3 Classic. Much bigger, better drone. Can fly that in stronger winds than you can the Minis. I know you do have a lot more restrictions with it, but there's a way around that. So I'm going to leave it till later in the year, whereas I was going to get it instead of the Mini 3, in case the CAA in their wisdom decide to change the rules again, which they've already done twice recently, which muck things up. Because until they changed it, the Maverick 3 Classic, I could have used that under the same rules as the Minis, but now they've changed it so you can't. More restrictions. But we'll see. As well as me biking, I'm going to start getting into the drone a lot more. Not always out on the bike. I'll be using it on a lot of things, hopefully, because we've got the places round here pretty close, not too far for a drive out, where I can get the drone up and hopefully get some good shottage. Got it on me tonight. Whether I'm going to use it, I don't know, but I bought it in case I do, because the place that Cartgate is held, it is the services. You do have other people in there, especially in the evenings. You do get a lot of truckers go in there parking up. I've got to respect their privacy. I put my screen down the other day when I covered the bike up, and I've left it in the lower position just to see what it's like, see if I get any wind noise, if any, on the footage. Because if it's alright, I'm going to keep it down this time of year so I can get some air on my torso area to cool me down. Obviously if it turns wet, I could put it back up for the protection. Keeping an eye on things for the end of the month weather-wise, with Hippodrome's ride out to Loomies. I was hoping to go down to Loomies and meet up with them, even though I can't do the actual ride. But at the moment, some of the signals are there. It could be going to turn a lot colder for that weekend. If it does, then I probably won't be going. That's a fair old ride for me from Somerset down to the West Meon at Loomies. Then in Hampshire, if it's going to be cold. Just wonder when Pig and Will's going to start doing his bike nights again, if he's going to bother. Western starts up Thursday, so I should be going to that because the weather's looking good. The first one of the year. I always try and make that one if I can. I've also got to try and get up the Cheddar at some point. Put a new sticker on the sign there where all the others are, because for some reason the one I had on there has disappeared. I don't know whether it's been removed or somebody's put another one over the top of it, because it is only a little one. I've got a bigger spare one like I got on the front of the bike, but I'm not putting that one on, that's too big. I keep on meaning to put it on my top box somewhere. So far, nice run out to here. The roads are relatively quiet, which it normally is this time in the evening along here. Got one of my favourite stretches of road in a minute. Got one coming up behind me and he's tanking it. Tell you that now. He's doing well in excess of 50 because he's catching me up pretty quickly. Coming into Ascot. I'm guessing the Ascot Inns bike nights will probably be starting up again soon. And up to Ascot. There it is. They're not open Mondays. Going up Bear Hill in a sec. It wouldn't be a ride out for me without temporary lights somewhere along the route. They're not far from the junction. In fact, they're on it. Ah, it's shut. I might just get through. Said the 19th, it's not the 19th yet. Yeah. Do me, I can get through. That's all I'm worried about. When have I any traffic coming this way then? Said the 19th, it's only the 17th today. Alright, let's have a bit of a blast on Burr Hill. Nationals! Yeehaw! It's just a pity in places on this stretch the road is crap. Road surface ain't brilliant. See, I've got to get off the gas a little bit in places. Something, at least I know where I'm going. I don't need the sat nav to get here. I know the best route. happy days are here again. Some of the bikers out having a blast on one of his favourite stretches of road. A few podios along this stretch. Fun, 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 fun. Got the boring bit coming up soon. Bit of dual carriageway on the 303, but that's the only way I can get to it. Got no choice, got to use a bit of it. But I've got another route going back. Nearly at the road I need. Turn right, then left. Coming out to the Castle Kerry Road. Past Lies Kerry. National Trust. Been there. And this takes us up to the 372, and then, well, no, I could go to 370, I think it is. That's another route. Brings you up onto the .303 at Podymore as well. Got two options there. So a lot of these places now have got those signs up telling you what your speed is. Mini roundabout down here in a minute. I can either go straight on or turn left. Through Chowton Mackerel at the moment. Been a while since I've been down this route. Go this way, I think. Both of them gets me to the same place. Bit of crud on the road here, so no, it looks alright. Got a rapeseed oil in these, or rapeseed in these fields. Turn right takes me to the roundabout at Podymore. And left takes you to Shepton Ballot. As it's the A37, not 370. It's an enjoyable ride up until now because the roads have been relatively empty. This is the first real bit of traffic I've hit, apart from the A39 to Ascot. And this is a fast road anyway, so it's not going to hold me up. Didn't put my scaler on, so if my phone had gone off I wouldn't have heard it. Put it on, I think, just to be on the safe side. Make sure it's working.
Hello, Cartgate, DMC, intercom, mode, mobile phone, 1, connected.
Should have put that on before I left. I got them in mainly as earplugs. Honiton, Exeter and Yeovil, that's the way I'm going. Well, we have a few spots of rain. Don't think it's going to be much, but it's definitely where it's going, having that screen down where it is, and I'm not getting too much buffering. It's nice to give this bike a quick blip out as well. Nice high speed run. Stay out here because I need the right hand lane at the roundabout. They're around the other side this year. They used to be this side. Oh no, that is right, it was reindeer, wasn't it? I'll go up there actually. No, stay here.